Tony's Topics. What's happening, folks? My name is Tony, and welcome to Tony's Topics. So, I want to talk about the NBA, and there's two games I'm going to try and talk about, but let's just talk about one at a time. Let's take it one at a time. First off, Memphis Grizzlies beating Portland. Why? Anyway, okay, so Memphis is now officially bona fide because as of last year, Portland was a Tier 2 team. As of this year, they were tied, second for the best record, and then they basically got smacked down by the Grizzlies. Now, I've already talked about why the Grizzlies are good. I mean, they have an active five, okay? They have 5 live guys on the court. Marc Gasol's having an excellent year, but between Marc Gasol, Zach Randolph, Tony Allen, Mike Conley, and Courtney Lee, they've got 5 guys that can rough you up. And let's not even play around with the fact that they've got a good bench, too. That kid, Ben Udry, he's a killer. Kufos is an excellent backup center / power forward, whatever you want to run him as. They even got Tayshaun Prince and Pondexter. It's like that guy buffed up this year, and he's really bringing it. But I don't want to talk about Grizzlies. Who do I want to talk about? The Portland Trailblazers. That's what you get. I'm tired of that coach, man. All this time. How do you mess up? What's his fault? Nicholas Batum is your fault. For number 1, his contract is way too big. Number 2, you've always given him 36 minutes even though he'll produce at the max 12 points. Occasionally, once in a full blue moon, he'll have a 16-point, 20-point game. But by the most part, you're happy if he gets 12 points, which that does not quantify him playing 36 minutes a night. And sometimes you play him longer than that, okay? I mean, that's a 24-minute type of guy right there. Yeah, he gets 6 rebounds and 6 assists, but the bottom line is a lot of times he is practically not a live man. He is not a live scorer. And how long is it going to take before you realize Chris Kaman is better than Robin Lopez and should get the starting center position? We all know it's the truth. Anybody looking at the stats, looking at the performance knows it's the truth. Chris Kaman has won the position. Deal with it. And yet and still, and back on that Batum issue saying you don't have anyone better, you do got this guy named Thomas Robinson, but for some reason you just refuse to play him this year, huh? Really? Yeah. Now I know C.J. McCollum is missing out of your guard trio, but your guards weren't the issue. I knew Damian Lillard and Wesley were going to pull out their jobs, and they smashed Mike Conley and Courtney Lee in the backcourt. But the bottom line is when it came to the front court, LaMarcus Aldridge still did his job, even though he didn't pull a 24-point game like he used to last year. He still got his classic 20 points, 10 rebounds. But your problem was at your center. And I'm telling you, Chris Kaman, if he was starting center, that game might have gone a different way. And Batum's got to go. Batum's got to go. Deal with it. 24 minutes. That's all Batum gets. If he can't get it done in 24 minutes, he can't get it done. So anyway, I hate that loss. Okay. Oh, yeah, and who else? The Lakers. The enigma of the Lakers. Ahem. How long does it take for your coach to realize that before Nick Young came back, you couldn't win a game? Now, Nick Young is finally back, but yet you won't play him. Matter of fact, there's several guys that the Lakers won't play. You won't play Nick Young honestly, that kid should be getting 36 minutes a night, but you won't play him at all. Why? You're like, because he plays Kobe's position. Then you need to run somebody at shooting guard or something like that. I don't know, run him at small forward. Who cares? Ed Davis. Why isn't Ed Davis getting at least 24 minutes a night? Ed Davis should easily be in the rotation with Boozer and Jordan Hill. Easily getting whatever. If Boozer's not playing and if Jordan Hill's not playing, Ed Davis better be on the floor. And the fact that he's not on the floor, you're giving games away. You really are. That guy comes out and performs practically every game. Look at his stats. He's getting points. He's getting rebounds. You're not playing him. I guess 3-12 is okay with that, coach. Yeah. So there you go. Play Nick Young. You have a young, hungry guy who wants to score points, but yet you're not starting him off. In your case, you're not diversifying your offense. You're not saving a little bit of some for later. Look, you have 3 wins. You need to put all your cards on the table. Nick Young is your starting small forward. Whatever. He's 6'7". The guy you're currently running is 6'7". And yeah, that guy had a good night. I don't even know what that guy's name. I can look it up, but who cares? Okay? He is your backup small forward. Nick Young is your starting small forward. Deal with it. Deal with it. The kid is good, okay? What are you doing, Lakers? You should have won far more by now. That's my time. Tony's Topics.